Chelsea Football Club are looking for the best on the market according to Fabrizio Romano in the striker's position. Dani Olmo being linked with the club and then Fabrizio Romano dunking on it and saying it's not really true. Adeyemi rejecting Chelsea Football Club because sources are saying he wants nothing to do with the club. Furthermore, Fofana, it looks set to be leaving the club, and more importantly, our boys at the Euros and Copa America doing us proud. We're going to break it down. We're going to look at how Cole Palmer was pivotal, how Cucurella's got a massive challenge on his hand and has led Spain to absolute security, and Enzo Fernandez, the player that everyone is telling me is finished, the player that doesn't belong at Chelsea anymore. He's getting a recreation. He's going back to what he originally was, to that number 5 DLP role. Let's get into it. Let's break it down. Let's be realistic. Let's be honest. You're going to hit that like button now because you're going to forget to later, and 1,000 likes go a massive way. Subscribe to the channel if you made it this far, and if you're new, because we need 112 subs to make it to 35,000. So what are we waiting for? And let's go. Look, I want to start with the fact that Chelsea are looking for the best on the market. And this quote made me laugh. It made me chuckle. But then I realized we are operating in an era now where that word is getting thrown around. And Fabrizio is a very interesting character, because Fabrizio Romano is stating that Chelsea are very keen on the Atletico Madrid striker. Samu Omaridion is somebody that they are absolutely waiting to pounce. They are waiting to pounce on. They want to sign him, and they have been offering money because they believe he's one of the best in the industry. They believe if they get him through, they being Chelsea, if Chelsea get him through at Cobham, they are going to turn this guy into the next big thing. This is according to Fabrizio Romano. He is so good, Omar Dion, that Chelsea can't get their hands on him because Atletico Madrid said he's not for sale, so the door's closed, and Chelsea now are exploring alternatives. And for me, this is very interesting, because do we need a number 9? I've always maintained we need a winger that can play either on the left or on the right that contributes to goals. Why? Because I believe Christopher Nkunku can play in the 9. I believe Nicholas Jackson can play to a very good standing and done very well in his first year. And I also believe with Mark Guiu and David Washington, we're stacked in that position. We do not need to get any more players to compete for those positions. However, if Chelsea want to go get the best on the market, so be it. However, when there is purchases, and even now in this current situation, there are going to be players that lose out. And one of them is Datro Fofana. Fofana is set to be leaving Chelsea. And this is very interesting for me because this is exactly what I thought was going to happen when we acquired him. A lot of people are going to be moaning, saying, why are we selling him? He deserves a chance. And what I'm going to say is, Fofana might be the most polarizing Chelsea player in recent history. Because you've got people like me that look at him and say, you know what? Good player. Very average, very standard. However, the reality is never going to be a Chelsea standard player, because I just don't think he's ever going to get the opportunity nor develop at the quick enough rate to become better than Nicholas Jackson or Christopher Nkunku. However, there are others that look at him and say, you know what, there's a player in there. I can see this guy becoming a 20-goal season man. He banged goals in the past. He did really well at Burnley. He just needs a little bit of faith and a little bit of opportunity, and he will be as good at least as Nicholas Jackson. So it's a very interesting spell. And I'm not here to tell you you're wrong, by the way, because we don't have evidence. We don't have nowhere near enough evidence for either side to come out and definitively say, I was right. But Fabrizio said it looks like he's set to be leaving the club. Chelsea are exploring offers, and there are a lot of offers for this player. Guys, this will be good business regardless how you look at it. We got 2 loan fees for loaning him out. We signed him for like 7 to 8 million euros, and now we're going to flip him for north of 12 to 15. Like, it's going to be somewhere between 15 million euros, close to 20 million euros. And that is huge profit in 2 years. And more importantly, it enables us to reinvest into better talent. It enables us to make the squad stronger. But that's just my personal opinion. I want to hear yours. Do you think that Datro Fofana needs another opportunity? 2 individuals that apparently aren't seeing the light at Chelsea Football Club are Dani Olmo. At this moment in time, it looks like Chelsea will not be making a move for Dani Olmo, and he is not interested in the move according to certain sources. So Initially, this news came out not yesterday, I think it was 48 hours ago, and it came out with Chelsea are very interested in Dani Olmo. And I said, classic. Dani Olmo scores a banger, and all of a sudden, news linking Dani Olmo to Chelsea. That this was coming from the Mirror. And then the same source comes out and says, Chelsea have been adamant they're not interested. Fabrizio comes out and he vehemently explains, Chelsea are looking for a right footer. They believe that their squad is currently compiled of a lot of left footers, and they're trying to get the balance right, and they're going to be acquiring a player that is more suited to be right-footed on that left-hand side. And for me, this makes sense. However, what I don't like is that our name is getting used to get other players' moves, because this stinks of Olmo's agent trying to just get his name out there, because Olmo's got a release clause that's going to go up, and they're just trying to get last-minute business. Alternatively, it looks like Adeyemi is not interested with Chelsea Football Club at all. He's heard offers. His entourage have spoken to Chelsea. We know that for a fact, that there have been discussions that have been held. However, it looks like the player doesn't want to come. Boo-hoo. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. This player is not of the quality. People got at me when I said this in the past. I'm going to reiterate it because I know it rattles you. I don't think Adeyemi is better than Mudryk. I think you give Mudryk the minutes that Adeyemi had last year, or I think you just give Mudryk the whole 38 games, I think he gets you a better return than an Adeyemi. I'm not saying Mudryk is absolutely special. I'm not saying Mudryk is a great player. I'm not saying he's a good player. But I think he's better than Adeyemi. I think his output will be better. I think his development will be better. And I think he's got more natural talent than him. My personal opinion. Same thing could be said for Raheem Sterling before anybody gets at me. So that's just my personal opinion. I've never been more happy to be rejected in my life. Well done, Chelsea Football Club, for getting rejected on this one. Now on to the Chelsea individuals at the international tournament. I think we're going to talk about these in beautiful fashion, purely based on the fact that I am emotionally attached for England doing well. England have reached another final, and Cole Palmer played a pivotal role. Cole Palmer came on with, I think, half an hour left. Him and Ollie Watkins really contributed really well, to the point where Cole picked up the ball, threaded it through, and Ollie Watkins scored a goal with the same type he scored at Stamford Bridge against us. Through the legs of Levi Colwill, all the way past Sanchez, and 1-0. Oh, I think it was 1-0 or 2-1 at that time. So for me, that goal was brilliant, and it really epitomizes how good Cole Palmer can be for the team. Conor Gallagher came on and saw the game out, but the question I want to tell you is England actually good and the rest of us just don't know what we're talking about? Because I'm consistently saying this team sucks. How we're winning, I don't understand. How we're getting results consistently, I don't understand. However, they just manage to get results. And this is the Real Madrid nature of results. Like, you know, every time we watch the Champions League, even this year, it's like, yo, Madrid should have lost this game. Leipzig should have lost this game. Manchester City should have lost this game. The final, yo, low-key, they should have lost that game. Yet Madrid find a way to win. The same thing with Manchester United this year. You're watching multiple games and you're like, yo, Man United getting slapped. They should lose this game. Somehow they win it. Whether this is going to be enough against Spain, and whether a well-coached team will get the best out of England, it's going to be very interesting. However, I really hope Cole Palmer starts, and in my opinion, I don't want Conor Gallagher to start, because I'm really starting to like the Kobe Mainoo and Declan Rice midfield, personally. On to the next one, where Marco Correa has led his country to a final. He done a very good job on Ousmane Dembele. The guy went home, got out of his pocket, wallet, key, Ousmane Dembele, absolutely phenomenal performance on him. Dembele in the round prior came on, made such a pivotal impact. In this game, Dembele was anonymous. People are going to say the first goal was Cucurella's fault. I think you need to go watch that back, because the striker peels off the defender. Cucurella's already got a man at the back stick. What do you expect him to do? Defend both? I think it could have been much better defended, but the quality of the ball from Mbappe was brilliant. I think this Spanish side has been a joy to watch, and what I'm really enjoying about the Spanish side is it's a mixture of tiki-taka, but more importantly, directness. So they get the ball, they manipulate it, they control it, and boom, straight away, it goes to a Lamine Yamal, to a Nico Williams, and their individualism enables us to create something. I'm really hoping this is something similar to what what Enzo Maresca is going to have us to do. On the left and right hand side with Noni Madueke on one side and maybe Cole Palmer potentially on that side, and on the other side maybe a Sterling or a Mudryk. We just need to improve the productivity of the players, and I think we're going to be very cash money. Like, we're going to enjoy what we watch. Finally, Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez, there's been a lot of murmurs that, oh my god, he was rubbish. Oh my god, Enzo's a horrible player. Oh my god, we've wasted money. All of a sudden, Enzo gets put in the 5, being asked to do the quarterback role, and apparently he was man of the match. Apparently his performance was marvelous. His pass completion was amazing. Good array of passes as well. None of this 2-3 yard passes. He should have had a goal that Messi basically stole off him and tapped it in. So the reality is Enzo Fernandez has got his country to another final. They could win the Copa America against a very good Colombia side who are 27 games undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. So if Argentina slap them, they're gonna deserve it. For me personally, I can't wait for these two finals. My predictions are, I'm going with the heart. I think England are gonna find a way to do it. I think this is gonna be the first time I see England win a trophy. I don't know why I feel like this, because my brain tells me Spain is just far superior on every level. But I just think England do me proud. And when it comes to the Copa final, I don't go against Messi. I do not go against having the best player in the world, or at the best player ever on your team, against Colombia. Colombia do not have a pedigree in international football where Argentina do. Argentina know how to get results. They're going to turn this game super ugly. They're going to kick the crap out of them, and they're just going to nick it by 1, or maybe even on penalties. That's just my personal opinion. James Rodriguez is balling out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, let me know your thoughts. The news for Chelsea has got very quiet. However, I'm still here delivering content, and I'm still making sure that you stay up to date. So if you enjoyed this video this much, please hit that like button, 1,000 likes. And number 2, well, like I said, we're 112, 115 away from 35,000. Tell your friends, subscribe yourselves, tell your mom and dad, tell your gran, go and subscribe for them. Let them watch the Kavkas View. Peace out, I'm out. Have a lovely day.